Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something a bit unusual for our source material.
Yeah, it's a single piece of fiction, isn't it? A short story.
Exactly. It's called The Unfinished Book, or in Hindi, oop porn.
Right.
And it's this really short, intense horror narrative. So our mission today isn't just to, retell the story.
Yeah, we're digging deeper.
Yeah, we want to kind of dissect it, look at the structure, the psychology,
Yeah.
basically figure out why it's so effective, how it hooks you.
Mm-hmm. And it really does hook you. I mean, it's a classic premise, right? The cursed object.
Totally.
But what's clever here, I think, is how it uses that premise. It really plays with the reader, blurring the line between, the person reading and the person in the story.
Okay. Yeah, the reader becoming the subject. So let's unpack that. How does it start? What's the setup?
Well, it starts with the protagonist, Akshay,
Akshay, right. And the story tells us he's a book lover.
a dedicated one, always hunting for rare books, old libraries, that kind of thing.
So his curiosity is already established. That's kind of his defining trait.
Yeah.
Maybe his weakness here.
Exactly. It makes him the perfect target, in a way. His passion leads him right into the trap.
And the trap is set in this specific place.
Yeah, the Raghav Library closed. Just the name tells you something's off.
Closed, yeah. It's described as old, abandoned cobwebs, the works.
Classic horror setting. He goes in purely out of that curiosity we mentioned. He just has to see what's inside.
Okay, so he's in this creepy, closed library, and he finds the book.
Right. In a dark corner, covered in dust, like everything else. But there's something weird about it.
What's that?
It's, the source says it's strangely glowing, despite all the dust and darkness.
Okay, that's definitely odd. A glowing, dusty book. That contrast is immediately unsettling.
Uh-huh. And the title is just perfect bait. Unfinished.
Unfinished.
Yeah.
Right, it just screams, open me, find out the rest.
Exactly. It plays right into his book lover instincts. So naturally, he opens it.
And this is where things get personal fast.
Oh, instantly. The first page is blank, which is maybe a little strange, but okay.
Right, builds a tiny bit of tension.
But then the second page, it has his name on it, Akshay.
Whoa, okay. Not just a random old book anymore.
Not at all. It knows him. It's claimed him, in a sense.
And in the third page, that's the real hook, isn't it?
That's the clincher. It's like a prophecy or an entry. It says, on the night of October 25th, Akshay will open an old book, and then...
And then,
That's it. The page is torn right there. The sentence is cut off.
oh, that's clever and cruel.
Isn't it? It confirms what he literally just did opening the book and promises a consequence, but hides it. That ambiguity is terrifying.
Because your mind instantly fills in the worst. He can't finish the sentence, so he can't escape whatever then is.
Precisely. He's trapped by the unknown, and right then, the environment starts to shift.
Okay, so the book's influence is spreading. This is the escalation part.
Yeah. He suddenly hears footsteps behind him.
But he's alone in there, right?
Supposedly. He turns. Nobody's there. Classic scare, but effective.
And it gets colder.
Yeah, the room starts getting noticeably, unnaturally colder. The book isn't just text anymore. It's warping reality around him.
Okay, so footsteps. Cold.
Hmm.
His instinct must be to just slam it shut and get out.
That's exactly what he tries to do, the rational response.
Awesome guess. It doesn't work.
Nope. He tries to close it, but the pages start turning on their own. They won't obey him.
Oh, wow. So the book has physical power now, too. It's actively resisting him.
It's completely taken control. He's lost all agency. The book is now in charge of the narrative.
What's on these pages that are turning by themselves? This is where it gets really meta, right?
It does. First, it shows him things from his past, like scenes from his childhood, his college days, even a picture of his mother.
Grounding him in his own life story first.
Maybe. Or maybe just establishing its power, showing him it knows everything, because then it shifts.
Shifts what?
To the present. It starts showing him himself, exactly as he is, standing there in that cold, dark room, holding the book.
Oh, that's horrifying. The realization.
Must be devastating. The source says he realizes, this book is writing my life. He's gone from reader to character.
Yeah, that loss of self, being reduced to words on a page.
Yeah.
That's way scarier than a ghost, I think.
I agree. It's the erasure of his identity. And just as he's processing that, the story hits him with an auditory scare.
The whisper.
Yeah, a voice whispers right behind him, the story is not over yet.
And again, he turns. Nothing.
Nothing there. It's like the book itself is speaking, mocking him. His story might be ending, but the book's story, that continues.
Okay, so total narrative control established. What's the final sequence? How does it finish him?
It's quick and brutal. The book opens itself to its last page.
And that's the final
The
warning.
definitive threat, yeah. It says, whoever tries to finish the story will himself become the story.
Wow. The act of reading, of wanting the ending, is the trap.
Exactly. Seeking the conclusion guarantees you become part of the text. There's no escape once you're that deep.
So Akshay understands this now. What does he do? Makes a break for it.
He slams the book shut one last time, probably pure reflex, and runs for the door. Tries to escape the library itself.
But the library is the book's domain now.
Right. The door is locked. It just won't open. The physical space is now part of the curse.
He's completely trapped.
Yep.
And then the visual climax.
A sudden flash of lightning illuminates the room, and it reveals something new on the wall.
What is it?
A portrait. A picture of Akshay.
Of him.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Holding the book. But his eyes. They're open but lifeless. He's dead.
So the book literally finished his story and put him on the wall, like an illustration in its own pages.
Pretty much. It documented his fate instantly.
Yeah.
He's no longer the protagonist. He's just a previous chapter.
But the really insidious part is that it isn't the end, right? The story emphasizes what happens next.
That's where the cyclical nature comes in, and it's, I think, structurally brilliant. It shows a horror isn't contained to Akshay.
Okay, so what happens after?
The next morning, the library is found closed again. Looks normal from the outside, like maybe it was all a dream.
But it wasn't. No. Because the book is still there, lying on a table. The only evidence.
There's a final twist, isn't there?
The final chilling detail. The name on the cover. It's changed.
Changed. From unfinished.
Yeah. It no longer says unfinished, and it doesn't have Akshay's name.
Yeah.
The new title on the cover is Sandhya.
Sandhya. So, a new name. A new potential reader.
Exactly. The book has essentially reset itself. Akshay's story is done, archived maybe, and now it's baited for its next victim, Sandhya.
Wow. So the book is like this narrative parasite. It needs new readers to keep its own story going.
That seems to be the implication. It feeds on that same curiosity that doomed Akshay. The cycle continues. The source even hints there could be a part 2 about Sandhya.
Okay, so wrapping this up, the key takeaway seems to be about the danger of seeking knowledge almost. The danger of wanting to finish the story.
I think so. It's a lesson in narrative fatality. The act of investigation, of reading, leads directly to becoming trapped within the narrative itself. It's not just about being killed, it's about being consumed, having your identity erased and turned into text.
Erasure of identity.
Ours.
Yeah. So this raises a question, that doesn't it? What's the real horror here?
Good question. Is it the inevitability? The idea that once Akshay opened the book, his fate was sealed, written, that sense of powerlessness.
Or is it the thing that made him open it in the first place?
Yeah.
That driving human curiosity, that need to know, to uncover secrets, the thing that makes him, and presumably Sandhya next, walk right into it.
Right. Is the horror the trap or the impulse that leads us to the trap?
It really makes you think about, the stories we engage with in general, this metaphor of the self-writing book.
Yeah, do we control our narratives?
Or are we just kind of reading along, reacting to pages that are already turning? It's definitely something to mull over.
Be mindful of the stories you choose to dive into.
Yeah. Sometimes maybe the deepest understanding comes from knowing when not to turn that final page.